how come you keep changing your content style? So when I first came out, I was all face front, yeah, out here like I'm talking to you right now, all comfy, all good, didn't feel no way about it, feeling all good, confident to do the face front. I think after dealing with trauma and burnout and needing to kind of take some time for myself, I just became really, safe space. I got really insecure. I didn't feel confident in myself. And I think after having a baby, you really do lose your sense of identity sometimes. You're mothering and you're taking care of your household and you're trying to take care of yourself and your own healing. And sometimes it gets to be overwhelming, and I just wasn't enjoying the process of the healing, and I knew that I had to be I had to stay in the cocoon. I wasn't ready to be face front and for everybody to see me, but I still had a pulling to give people messages in the midst of my pain and in the midst of my healing. So I was just doing a lot of I just want to post this, I'm going to post it, and I was just doing voiceovers and just sort of doing the cards and not really wanting to be seen. And similarly, when I first started putting out the videos and stuff, I wanted to do a shorts so I didn't have to be face front. But then, again, when you start doing the stuff and you keep continuing the journey, knowing that shadow work is not a one and done thing, it's layers, it's that onion vibe. And those who have been following me for years knows that you will scroll back in time and hear of an awakening that I had, and where I had leveled up and where I had overcome a triumph, and where I have showed my growth and spoke very confidently about where I was at and how I was feeling. Always quite open. But this time round, going through a bout of a few years of quite deep and quite earth-shattering, and just completely, it's like the death card. I went through a death, and needed to take some time to renew and to wheel and come again, take some time to heal, recalibrate myself, to come to a equilibrium, and I'm so thankful that I've been allowed space to do that. My partner's allowed me to go through my healing stage, allowed me to just grieve, allowed me to just express myself in whatever way it manifested itself, instead of being like I was before, very tempering what I was saying. Even sometimes, even my readings, I wouldn't want to deliver such a harsh message, like, oh, how can I say that in a way that it's, will be softer. And I feel going through stuff and understanding that actually the challenge is the spiritual journey. It's not necessarily overcoming, it's how you are responding differently, and how you're peeping the signs, and how you are able to give yourself a pat on the back every time you're like, wow, a year ago, a month ago, this would have had me thrown for a loop, this would have had me spinning, this would have had me floored. But be able to see the transition, to be able to see the growth, to be able to see the transition, I'm basking in it myself. I'm learning this new version of Empress Vibrant, with the many things that I want to bring, and the services, and the offerings. That I'm in a place where I feel like, wow, I was kind of slightly anxious and nervous about even coming to the forefront, but recognizing that there is a need to keep moving, even if you are being still, which I was still being still, but I still was led to post here and there. And in the times that I was actually meant to just stay in my cocoon and heal, was a lot to sit still. So yes, I said all of that to say, I will be using the medium of just voiceovers for some content, but as my confidence is growing and as I'm loving on myself and being confident and comfortable in how I'm set, you know, how my avatar is, how the Most High saw fit to bliss me with the big face, with the dimples, do you know what I'm saying, with the crooked teeth, you know what I'm saying, with the smile, you know what I'm saying, with the bright eyes and the glow and the jubblies and all the fluffiness, you know, as I'm becoming more confident and accepting all of myself, bigger than this avatar that I find myself in this skin suit. I'm loving what I'm learning about myself. So there's